lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I've seen you and I'm so sorry I've been absent. I am back now. It's been a very crazy year. I started a new job. Everything has been going on, but it's all calmed down now. I've got a bit more of a routine going on, so hopefully now I would love to start making videos for you on a regular basis again. So while I've been away, I have been collecting my Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm absolutely in love with Jeffree's brand and the makeup quality, the colors, it's all beautiful. So of course, when the Blue Blood collection launched, I had to hop on there and buy it. So I have had the Blue Blood collection sitting in my room for the past couple of months. I haven't used it. I wanted to wait until today, till I had a chance to actually make a video for you guys. So here it is. I hope you like this look. If you do, then please continue watching the video and don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope you love it.
So I've already gone ahead and primed, concealed and set my eyes and also done my eyebrows, so we're just going to hop straight in now to the Blue Blood palette, and here it is. We're going straight in with the color Blue Blood and taking our little fluffy kind of eyeshadow brush. There you go, you can see kind of how fluffy it is. And we're just going to pack this into our outer corner. Also making sure you take this color through the crease and then also in my inner corner. Just kind of blending from side to side, like in little circular but window wiper motions, and kind of taking it up as we go. Now I'm just going to take my thicker fluffy blending brush, which is clean, and we're just going to use a window wiper motion on the edge of that color we just applied and drag that upwards to blend it out. Now just going ahead and applying the same color in the same way to the other eye. And making sure you take your blending brush to blend out the color as well. Now we are going to go in with the color Deceased, and using our eyeshadow brush we're going to pack this into the outer and inner corner and through the crease as well. This color I found to be not that pigmented, but it does add a little bit more depth, so we're just going to roll with that one. And of course don't forget to go in with your blending brush and blend that color out too. Once again, just doing the same on the other eye there. So now we're going in with the shade Blue Monday. This is a beautiful, rich and deep blue. We're going to pack this into the outer corner of our eyelid, take it through the crease and pack it into the inner corner as well, just like we've done with the other colors. This color is very pigmented, very beautiful, and it just adds that touch of depth that we're looking for. And of course grab your clean blending brush and blend that out in that window wiper motion and dragging upwards at the same time. So now we're going to go in with the shade Undertaker, which is the deepest shade on this palette, packing this into our outer corner through the crease and into the inner corner as well. And this shade is beautiful. These shades are a lot more pigmented and a lot darker in real life than they appear on the camera. The white lights are drowning them out a little bit. So yeah, absolutely stunning, this shade. And of course grabbing your blending brush and just blending it out as well, and then applying it in the same way on the other eye. Now we're just taking the shade I'm Cold, and very, very lightly with our blending brush we're just going to take this along the edge of all those shades we just applied. And now we're going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in a light color. Also take 2 concealing brushes and we're gonna go ahead and carve out our crease. So to carve out your crease, you do this by taking the smaller concealer brush and very carefully carving out a line above your crease line. So where your eyeball socket goes in, you do it above that line. And once you've carved that out, you just take the concealer down to create the halo cut crease. And going ahead and carving out your other eye. And once you've carved out this line, make sure you dab the concealer with the harshest amount of product in the center of your eyelid and then very much feather it out towards the outer and inner corner of your eyelid. And now we're going to take the shade Cullinan and also a flat eyeshadow brush. We're going to use this brush to pack the Cullinan shade into the concealer we just applied. So I didn't set this concealer. It does go tacky and half set on its own, but I'm just using this Cullinan shade to set it and also give my eyes that beautiful pop that they need. Okay, and now taking the flat eyeshadow brush, we're going to apply Blue Blood, and then we're going to go ahead and apply Deceased, Blue Monday, and then Undertaker, so darkest to lightest just on the edges there. And we really want to blend out the edges of that halo cut crease just so we don't end up with any like sticky, dark or sharp lines on the edges of the cut crease. The edges are the most important part that we really want to look blended. So now I'm just going ahead with this little compact Anastasia Beverly Hills brush and taking the shade Cullinan, I'm just going to apply that to my eyebrow bone just to highlight it and give it that pop that it needs. And of course going in with the clean blending brush and fusing the highlighting shade and the rest of the shades together just to make sure they all look blended and beautiful, and going ahead and doing the same on the other side. And now going in with Jeffree's Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Drug Lord, and also taking our concealing brush, we're just going to take this along the very edge of the cut crease we did earlier. The purpose of this is just to sharpen up that cut crease and just make it look a little bit more crisp and bright. So we're just going to take a pencil brush now to apply the shade Blue Monday to the underneath of our eyelash line, just going from the outer corner to the inner corner and doing the same on the other eye there. And now we're taking the shade Deceased and repeating that. And now going in with Blue Monday and doing the same. And then lastly we'll be going in with the shade Undertaker, so basically just going from the lightest to the darkest shade there. Also just taking a MAC black eyeliner and taking that along our waterline just to make our waterline blend in with all the rest of the darkness under our eyes. We don't want a bright pink waterline when the under our eyelash line is dark. And also going in with the Extra Super Lash Mascara by Rimmel London and applying that to our eyelashes top and bottom. So now I'm going in with the Matte and Poreless Foundation by Maybelline, and I'm going to take this flat foundation brush and apply this all over my face. Just so you know, I actually did prime my face with the Benefit Poreless Primer, and I did that at the very beginning before I even started my makeup at all. So my face is already primed, and now we're just painting the foundation on with the brush. And now just taking our trusty damp beauty blender and we're going to blend all that foundation out. You do this by tapping the beauty blender into the skin. I'm going quite fast so it does look like dragging sometimes, but you never drag, always just tap and make sure you cover all areas so there's no like blotchy parts or nothing left out. Also, I did glue up some mink eyelashes earlier, so while they were going tacky, I did my foundation, but now we're just going to apply them. So now I'm just taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that I used earlier and just painting that on with a brush for highlighting purposes. The reason I'm applying it with a brush is because it's a very high coverage and very thick consistency, and I've got quite clear skin and I don't really have any like dark circles under my eyes or anything that I need to cover, so I just apply a little bit just to highlight my face. After you've applied it with the brush, also go in with the damp beauty blender and blend it all out. And now taking the MAC Prep and Prime Loose Setting Powder and also my favourite, a large fluffy brush. We're going to dip the brush into the powder and we're going to press the powder into the face. So not brushing it on, we need to press it on with the brush. This is just the best way to set your makeup because it locks all those liquid and creamy concealers and foundation and everything together and just sets it the best way possible. And once you're done pressing it all in, then you can take the same brush and lightly dust off all that excess powder. And now going in with Park Avenue Princess, my absolute favourite contouring palette by Tarte. We're first going to take the shades Carrot and Princess Cut. We're going to mix these together on my large fluffy brush. And we're going to take this into the hollows of our cheekbones. So basically from the top of your ear line down halfway down your cheeks. And really blend that around. And just taking these same two shades around the edges of our forehead just to create some contouring on our forehead so we don't look like we have a 5 head. And also down the sides of our noses, just with a smaller, I'm actually using my clean blending brush for this, just down the sides of our noses and on the tip of my nose too, just to create a bit of a skinnier, more contoured nose. And now we're going in with Angle and Crown, these two shades are, and taking a smaller brush, we're just taking these into the same areas that we took the first shades, into the hollows of the cheeks there, but not kind of taking it as far and wide as I took the first lighter shade. And now we're taking the shade Enhance, which is just that lighter shade, and just taking it on the bottom half of our face there. This is just to clean up any of the contour that kind of fell too low, because we don't want the contour to fall too low because then we end up looking dirty. So just to clean that up and then just kind of dust it off and blend it into the contour so everything looks nice and crisp and clean and where it's supposed to be. So for highlight, I actually went back to the shade Cullinan from the Blue Blood palette, and I'm just taking this with my large fluffy brush over my cheekbones there. So also taking this highlighting shade over the tip of my nose, over my cupid's bow, and just on the temples of my forehead as well. And just taking a very subtle blushing shade over the apples of my cheeks and brushing them back up in between the contour and highlight just so it's all blended and fused together. And now I'm taking the Velour Liquid Lips and also lip liner in the shade Blue Velvet, and I'm going to firstly apply the lip liner to my lips and then the liquid lipstick. I'm just taking a small detailing brush in just to clean up those edges. It's a little bit hard with the applicator in the Velour liquid lipstick just to get those really crisp, clean edges with a darker colour. So this just kind of helps to make it all look nice and clean and beautiful. And here we have it, guys, the completed look.
Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today, guys. I am so excited to be back, and I really do hope you loved this tutorial. If you did, then please don't forget to like and share the video. Also subscribe to my channel to see all my upcoming videos. I am going to be doing a few more tutorials based on the Blue Blood palette, just to delve more into some of the other colors. There's some greeny based colors in there which I would love to create some looks with. So if you're interested to see those, then please stay tuned. But as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you in my next video.